Hey guys, it's Ashley, and I was actually just tagged for a Thanksgiving tradition tag video. So I know I just made two videos, but I'm gonna make one more. Number one, your turkey. Is it fresh or frozen, and how do you prepare it? It is frozen, and we thaw it a day or two beforehand, and it's baked in the oven. Number two, stuffing in the bird or out. We do both. My family all gets together at my aunt's house. Usually, sometimes we'll have it like individually in your own little units, but usually my mom, my husband, and I go to my aunt and uncle's house, and we'll all get together there. And so there's stuffing in the bird, and then we make trays, like usually two big glass trays along with that because everyone's huge stuffing eaters in my family. Favorite side dish, sweet potato casserole or green bean casserole. Number five, what's a Thanksgiving food item most people like that you don't? Turkey. I mean, I'll eat a couple bites of it, but it's my absolute least favorite is turkey. What I do is I'll take like a dinner roll, cut it in half, put mashed potatoes on one side and cranberry sauce on another, and then put on corn and green beans and gravy, and then fold it, and I have side dish sandwiches. And everyone makes fun of me. Number six, leftover sandwiches or dessert later on. I have dessert later on. Pumpkin pie, sweet potato pie, pecan pie, something like that. And then the next day I will have usually like at least one leftover turkey sandwich just so I can say I ate some turkey. Number seven, how do you dress for Turkey Day? Comfy or casual to the nines? I usually dress casual. Like my family, sometimes we'll dress up just for fun, but it's totally casual. Like I could come in like a hoodie and jeans, it's not a big deal. Last year, this is a picture of me last year on Thanksgiving with my cousin. And you can see like I was just wearing a sweater with like this like thin vinyl-y little vest thing over it. And I was wearing like a gold chain necklace, so it's not like, fancy or anything. Just basically whatever we're comfortable wearing. Trying to see if I have any more pictures that show what I was wearing more. I really don't. Yeah. Number 8. Favorite beverage to drink with the meal? Pop. White or dark meat? White, definitely. Gravy or no? Definitely gravy. This kind of gravy isn't my favorite. My favorite is sausage gravy because my family's from the South, but, worst Thanksgiving dish someone brought to your home and you were forced to serve? There really wasn't any. If anyone's bringing anything, it's usually really good. 12, Cool Whip or whipped cream? We usually use Cool Whip, but I love whipped cream. It doesn't really make a difference. 13, have you ever forgotten to put something on the table? I think I forgot rolls one year because it was when I was at the kids' table like a long time ago, and I remember I was like, I can't make my sandwich. Where's the rolls? And they're like, oh my god. And they had to run to the store. They totally forgot to buy rolls. 14, Black Friday shopper. If so, when do you start? I actually never went shopping on Black Friday until last year. And my husband and I, my fiance at the time, went to, where did we go? Walmart, because there was the Paula Deen pots and pans. Like my mom loved them, and we had gotten her like one of the pans before for like $80, and they had for $100 like a 12-piece set. And so we went and we got that, and then we also got our printer for like $20, and it's actually like a $150 printer. And that was kind of like a gift to each other because we didn't have a printer. So that's the only time I ever went. I only went for that one thing though. I don't think it's worth going. I think people go a little crazy. I don't know. 15, name one personal family tradition. I don't know. I mean, we all get together and we eat. I don't think there's really a specific tradition, but I'll tell you one thing that, it's not a tradition, but kind of still a personal thing. One memory I have from a Thanksgiving is, this is very personal, but I don't know, some of you know, I used to have a lot of problems. You guys know my my mother had me really young. She was 14. Well, she turned 15 right before I was born. And when I was 2, she was murdered. She was beaten, raped, and drowned. And those trials lasted till I was 8 years old. And I was raised by my grandma, who I've called mom since I was 5, because everyone had moms and dads, and I wanted to know why I only had a nana. So I had a lot of like grief built up in me that I didn't know how to express, even though I'd been in therapy from when I was 2 on. Like, I had a lot of trauma stuff going on in my head. And because of that and a lot of just emotional problems that I had, I was in and out of the hospital for self-injury. I used to cut and do all that stuff years and years. And it eventually got to where I kept trying to kill myself. And so I was hospitalized at Linden Oak Psychiatric Hospital, and I was in the SAFE program, which means self-abuse finally ends. And they let me out for the day. I had been in for 3 months because I tried to kill myself homecoming night, my freshman year of high school. And they let me out of the hospital to go have Thanksgiving dinner with my family. And I remember sitting there, and we all would, my family, when I was younger, we used to always say grace around for Thanksgiving dinner, and now people usually don't. Well, now, the last 2 years we have, but at this point, it wasn't normal. And when we were about to eat, I remember sitting and looking around and like seeing all these people that loved me so much and that were so incredibly worried about me. And I was like trying to take my life. And I was wearing a long like hoodie covering my arms because I had all these marks on my arms. And I remember I spoke up, and I thanked them for being there for me and for supporting me and for loving me, even though I hated myself. And and I remember looking around and seeing there was not a single dry eye. Like, my entire family was just in tears. And every Thanksgiving I think of that, about how thankful I am that I got through that, and that they were there for me through years and years and years of depression and battling myself, because no one could help me because I was the problem. So every time Thanksgiving comes around, it really reminds me how thankful I am for my life and for a very supportive family. So yeah, that's not exactly a tradition, but I mean, that's just something every Thanksgiving that I think of, because I remember how special that day was to me, and that was the day that I decided that I was going to allow the hospital to help me, and that ended up being what saved my life. So yeah, all right, enough of all that stuff. So that was a tag. I tag all of you to do this. I think this is a really fun tag, a little like, different from beauty and stuff. I'm going to tag people that I can think of. Fitness with the Vans, Courtney Rose Chicago, I tag you. Beauty Boss 89, I tag you. Tiffany, I tag you. Let me try to think. Hold on here. Bonnie Bell, I tag you. Let's see. This video is too long. Dear Chrissy, I tag you. Mom's Makeup 07, I tag you. Hair by Ash, I tag you. So yeah, I mean, whoever wants to do this, do it, but those are just the people I'm particularly going to tag. So I hope you guys like this, and I will see you all soon. And I'm sorry for the flood of videos today. Hopefully you liked it. All right, I'll talk to you guys later.